Hi guys, let's prepare a thumb closure. A client of mine sent to me for repair, and this is how wide it is. And I'm about to go down into the business of the day. So I'm just showing you guys on the wideness. So these are the materials, things that you will need to get the work done. So you'll be needing an invisible thread, and you have your net to replace the torn part, then you have your scissors to cut, to measure and cut, then you have your ventilating pin, then you get down to the business of the day. So before you go, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel just to show your love, and you can also click on the follow button to follow, like and share, repost and save to your favorites. So get down to the business of the day. So here I'm just placing the nets. Using the pin to hold the net down to the torn area, so that it will be very firm to the hair. So I will have this thing shifting up and down when sewing, when adjusting the nets. So here I'm just marking out the area that I will be sewing, so that I won't exceed the parts I need to sew. So you can just watch the process and see how it's been done. So I just continue to mark out the areas I need to sew, to amend, so that I won't exceed anything. So enjoy. So after marking out the area I need to sew, then I place the net firmly, the word firmly, on that part. Like, it has to be as flat as possible, no gather, no shifting, no buffing or something. It has to be very flat to where you need to amend. So that's what I'm just doing here. So now I'm prepping my invisible thread to start the sewing. So just enjoy the process, and again, please don't forget to follow, like, share, repost and show some love. Possibly subscribe to my YouTube channel to encourage me to keep dropping such wonderful video like this. The same way you hold your ventilating pin while ventilating hair is the same way you hold your ventilating needle to make this, to sew this, to amend it. So just watch the process, just watch closely while you see the way I put in the thread on my needle, just the same way you hold your hair to the pin of your ventilator, like to your ventilator pin is the same way you hold sew with the invisible thread, just like this. So just please watch closely on how it's been done. So if there is anything that you need to note while making the stitch on the net like this, is that the thread has to be as firm as possible, so like as tight as possible. Then while tightening it, you ensure that you hold the net down to that's just like this, just the way I'm doing it right away. So you have to make sure that the sewing part is as firm as possible. So just watch closely and enjoy the process. So after sewing round, then the next thing you do is to trim out the excess laces of the sewn parts. So just like this I'm doing, so I just trim out the excess laces and excess thread so that the work can come out as neat as possible, which I am doing here right away, just to have a neat work. Voila, we have our closure repair. So also you can do the same thing on a frontal. Any part of your frontal that is torn, you can repeat the same. You can try the same thing on it. It's the same process. The wideness of the torn area, determines the wideness of the lace you will add to it. So the next thing, I went ahead to sew the inner part. After sewing from outside, like the outer part of it, I also sew the inside. The same process you do outside, you also do it inside. So that's what I'm just going to be doing here right away. It's still the same thing, just to have a flat and neat work. So this is just it after sewing down, and you see how blended it is. Like, it's looking neater right away. So this is after everything, like after rearranging the wig, after sewing. And like I said, you can repeat the same process on the frontal or any kind of closure that is done. So this is just the finishing part. So thank you for following up and watching to this end. See you in our next video. Please don't forget to drop your likes, comments, follow, share, subscribe. Thank you.